So our final cruise is actually for 2015, and it's aboard the Celebrity Century. And actually, I know that seems a long way away, but it's actually just over a year away, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is, and that will go so quickly, doesn't it? You know.
And very important, you know, if you do want to cruise around the Far East with Celebrity, there's only one date available on this one, so that's actually quite a rare opportunity. And it's a beautiful itinerary. We'll tell you about that in a second, but can we just talk about Celebrity? Because I cruised them earlier this year, and they were so impressive.
Very, very impressive. Again, a 5-star product. You've got wonderful kind of modern architecture, clean lines. It's not gaudy at all. It's not overdone.
No, it's very
understated elegance.
Yes.
Really, really is, Sean, isn't it? I mean,
it's beautiful.
Great selection of dining on board as well. I'm always impressed with that. And a really nice feel as you walk around the ship. You never feel rushed. You never feel like people are in your face. You never feel like it's, you know, it's a million miles away from any kind of butlins at sea, you know, in the old days of what that meant. Do you know what I mean? It's just stunning.
So one of the great things about the cruise industry, there are cruises to suit everybody. You know, lots of choice. But if you do love modern, contemporary, as clean lines, 5-star service, and it's not stuffy or anything like that, you know.
Not stuffy at all, and it's got lovely. In fact, this ship had the biggest, most expensive refit of any ship in Celebrity's fleet. It's in 2006.
Spend, don't they?
They really do. It's $55 million they spent on refitting
on this
one ship.
Wow. So imagine how good it looks. Anyway. An amazing itinerary to go with this one. We're flying you over to Singapore first of all, and you've actually got 2 nights in a 5-star hotel here, haven't you?
You do, and it gives. I mean, we've already looked at Singapore, so I'll just cover a couple of things. But one of the things you really want to do, if you get a chance, is go and do. I mean, you get included in Mr. Singapore by Night tour.
Yeah, what is that?
So, this is a great chance to kind of go around and see the city at night,
which must be very different.
Absolutely, because it's lit up.
I was going to say the lights must be amazing.
Yeah, and you get another great thing to do at night is you get the Singapore Zoo. And you've got over 900 nocturnal animals that you can go and see. You saw there's the Marina Bay Sands. I always talk about that. There's a wonderful beach, artificial beach in there, and a big pool. You can sit there, have a cocktail, look out over the whole of Singapore. Amazing shopping, and of course places like Boat Quay. Where you've got all the old wharf houses. You can wander down there. You can do a Singapore river cruise as well. But the whole thing is brilliant, and it's a mecca for shopping as well. Really, really good. I mentioned Orchard Road before. And
you have got, say, 2 nights in a 5-star hotel. Then, of course, your 14-night cruise with Celebrity. And this is aboard the Century, as we mentioned. And we're making our way over to Phuket, first of all, aren't we?
Phuket, we are, exactly. The Pearl of the Andaman Sea, off Thailand's long southern coast. Absolutely gorgeous. It's been a melting pot for years between Thai, Malay, Chinese and Western influences. You've got Wat Cholong that you're seeing there, which is the most important Buddhist temple in the local area, really, really beautifully decorated. You've got also lots of little Buddhist monasteries you can go out and see. You've got the Phang Nam Bay National Park or James Bond Island that you can pop out and see, which is down along from the PP Islands you're seeing here. But of course, the James Bond Island and the Man from the Golden Gun, that famous area that you can go and see. Great for rock climbing if you love your rock climbing. You can go out to do some elephant trekking. Go to one of the elephant camps as well. Amazing beaches, great water sports, great food. Go and get a massaman curry, which is they use peanuts. Oh, it takes over 24 hours to cook. Delectable. And also the Kang Pla-Tri National Park, which is nearly 6,000 acres of breathtaking waterfalls, giant trees, wild animals, and a gibbon rehabilitation centre.
Oh, I remember you mentioned that before.
Yeah, gibbon rehabilitation. So really, really great place to go.
Then a couple of days at sea, and you know, when you're on such a beautiful ship, you will really appreciate those days at sea. You need to enjoy all of the service, the great food, loads to do on board, of course.
And then this is so exciting. We've not been able to feature Myanmar, or Burma as it's known mainly in the UK, but Myanmar for years and years.
Yeah, I was reading that. We've suddenly got an opportunity now. After all these years.
we have, and it's very rare for companies to, because of you know, for many years the political situation and various other things meant that it wasn't always able to go in. You know, and now it's opening up to the Western world, and it's fantastic. And you can see here a great chance to head into Yangon, and this is the ancient Rangoon, as many people will be familiar with. You're seeing a picture here of the royal barge, which is pretty much an idea of many of the temples you'll see with this wonderful kind of golden architecture. Beautiful, beautiful place. What can I say? Well, you've got a load of pagodas you can go and see, loads of Buddhist shrines. You've got the famous Scott Market, which is Yangon's largest market, over 2,000 stalls. You can go and see a traditional dance performance. I mean, look at this, absolutely stunning. This is some of the local pagodas. This is the most famous one. And then again, if you can go and see it at dawn. You've got 2 overnights here, so you've got a great chance to go and do it. And you can also go and see the Bon Payan Monastery, which I recommend.
I know you were very excited about this, weren't you, Keith?
I really was, because I've been near, I've stayed in islands along the coast, but I never had a chance to go to go into. It's one of the places I haven't visited, and to see it open up now I'm just so excited, because I think it's going to be good for the local people. This part of the world, so beautiful. The people are so beautiful, so friendly, and it's great because you're pouring in money into their country.
So again, this is why we're featuring this as our final crusade for February 2015. You only need, obviously, a deposit to book this afternoon as well.
Yeah.
So where next, Keith? There's more,
Then we're going to Langkawi, a great series of 99 tropical islands off the northeast coast of Malaysia, and amazing place. I tweeted and I put on Facebook a picture of where you're going in Langkawi. So if you've got Langkawi, well done, because it actually features an amazing cable car. It's a huge cable car system which takes you over the second highest peak and over these thick jungles and waterfalls and virgin rainforest. Absolutely stunning. We've also got a great underwater world here as well, one of Asia's premier marine and freshwater aquariums with a huge shark tank. But this is known for the Killing River and the mangrove cruise that you can do down there with the wonderful wildlife, or just sitting on these pristine, perfect beaches and turquoise water. It really is a stunning landscape of caves, little pretty beaches and more.
And then over to Penang next.
Penang in Malaysia, and this is a great place now. You'll know, because the Penang curry, which I think some people would have experienced before. This is the most famous thing, the Kek Lok Si Temple, the biggest Buddhist temple in Southeast Asia. Great chance for you to go there. You've got the Penang Butterfly Farm as well, which is home to over 100 different species of live butterflies. Really beautiful thing to go and do. I would also go to Penang, to the Botanical Gardens as well, which were established by the Brits in 1884, and they're beautiful. And this is the famous floating mosque as well. I mean, there is a lot to do in Penang, but you must go and enjoy the food. Malaysian food, brilliant, brilliant.
And then on day 17, it's Port Klang, isn't it?
Yeah, the Garden City, as it's known. And this is your chance to go through to Kuala Lumpur and the famous Batu Caves. Here you're seeing Kuala Lumpur, the Petronas Twin Towers. There's a load of cracking architecture. You can walk on the sky bridge that goes in between. And I think that featured in a famous film. Was it a Bond movie recently, Petronas? I'm trying to remember. Or was it Entrapment? I think it was Entrapment, yeah. With Catherine Zeta-Jones. Oh, yeah. I shouldn't have forgotten that. You've also got the Orchid Gardens here, the Butterfly Park, the Bird Park. Loads and loads to do. And if you like your history, you can go to the Independence Square, or Merdeka Square as it's known, which was originally done by, if you love your history, by the Royal Sengalore Club, the cricket club there. But nowadays it features the wonderful cathedral and some great colonial architecture. So look at that, again, lit up by night. Malaysia, very friendly. This, the land of smiles, they say. That's one of their taglines, is the land of smiles, and it really, really is.
You might see me on this one, because I've got, I'll have a new holiday allowance in 2015, Keith. I really see it. I'd love to that, and I'm a big fan of celebrity. And that, then, of course, your flight back to the UK from Singapore. Now, in terms of what's included, very important, this afternoon, we're going to include, you can see it actually on the screen there, the free classic beverage drinks package as well. Now, Keith, I would definitely go for that. But what about our viewers or people like yourself that don't drink? What would they have?
If you don't think you're going to get value from that's the best value extra that we're putting in. But we can also give you $300 on board spend.
Oh, okay, so you didn't want that.
Or free gratuities.
Great.
So there are options there. Just speak to your travel advisor when you ring up, and we'll more than happily help you.
So if you don't think that classic beverage drinks package is for you, then say we will give you an alternative.
But purely on a financial purpose, that's why we put it, because that's the best value. Okay.
And that's the drinks package I had in January. It was excellent. It really was. We are nearly out of time. We're going to give you a full review in a second. But if you are new to Planet Cruise, this is a show that's been running now for 6 years. We've gone from 1 show a month to 2 shows a week. And there are some great reasons for that. Not just, obviously, the value that we can give you live on the show, but also everything is quality assured as well. So ATL and ABS are protected. You've got all of your transfers included, and if you are say booking any hotels with us as well, they're always quality hand-picked hotels in central locations, and the flights with world-renowned airlines. I think it's been a great final show before Christmas, hasn't it?
It's been brilliant, and so many great deals.
I
mean,
know.
that $599 out to the Canaries by P&O has still blown me away. And £1,400 off that Fred Olsen deal?